Hey guys, so I decided to start and create a little EURORACK modular system. So if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen last week I got an Intellijel case, 7U case, and you may have remembered that it was actually empty when I got it. So recently I got a couple of modules here, and I thought I'd make a little video showing me unboxing the modules and talking about what kind of EURORACK system I'm going to be setting up. All right, let's get right into it. All right, so before we get into the actual unboxing, let me briefly explain what kind of EURORACK system I'm going after. Basically, if you think of a regular subtractive synthesizer, you have three main building blocks. You have the oscillator, then you would go into typically a filter, so a voltage controlled filter. And finally, you would go through an amplifier, or in this case, a voltage controlled amplifier. And these are kind of your core basic building blocks. The main thing I wanted to do is replace the VCO with a sampler. And I wanted to keep the VCF as analog. So for the sampler, I went with the TipTop Audio One, which is one of their newer modules. And for the filter, I went for the vintage Synth Lab VCF 74, which is an analog low-pass filter. Well, actually, it has a high-pass and a low-pass filter. And for the VCA, I've just went for an Intellijel Micro VCA 2. All right, let's start off with the VCA side. So I've got this Intellijel module here. So we've got the ribbon cable to connect it. And in here, I have the module itself. And working backwards from there, we have the filter, which is the VCF 74. And here it is. You can see it in the back with the ribbon cable. Nice sturdy knobs. And we'll plug that in shortly. And finally, the TipTop One, which is our quote-unquote VCO, but more accurately, it's just a sampler. And it comes with an SD card, and I think it's preloaded with some 60 sounds. And here's the module itself. Nice and compact. And it actually comes with a couple of screws, which is cool. The other ones didn't come with screws, but that's fine. And I also bought this little packet of screws. They're M3 screws. I got them from Amazon. Pretty cheap. I also got this 18 pack of patch cables called NASCAR Audio. I think they're from Pittsburgh Modular. And what's cool about these is that, well, one, the color's really cool, but they also have this nice nylon material. So you get different sizes here, and it comes with this nice Velcro attachment so you can keep them together. So you can see the material is nice and soft. It's almost like one of those bike cables you used to have to attach things. And are nice and sturdy. All right, let's get everything set up and see what it sounds like. All right, so here we have the Intellijel 7U 84 HP case. So let's open her up. And as you can see, I don't have any modules currently in here except for this 1U tile which I got, which is the line in and output. And this basically allows you to interface with the line in and out in the back of the case here for being able to input external sounds and output sounds from the EURORACK into a recording system or any other gear you have. All right, so let's go ahead and start by mounting the TipTop One in here. So I'm going to lay it out just like I had it on the whiteboard, the VCO on the left, VCF in the middle, and VCA on the right. And I'm going to connect this little power ribbon to one of the power jacks here, making sure to follow the red stripe and align it along with the white bar here. So the ribbon cable got a little twisted in here, so I just disconnected it and kind of untwisted it a little bit. So the TipTop One came with its own little screws here, so I'm just going to put those in. It's worth noting that these rails here internally, they slide a little bit left and right, so you can sort of nudge them into place if it doesn't fit perfectly the first time. I'm going to continue on with the VCF. Same procedure, we just want to make sure we align the red line here when we connect it to the internal power. And finally, we'll put in the VCA. All right, so we have all three modules nice and snug in here. So the TipTop one as my sound source, the VCF74 as the filter, and the micro VCA2 as the VCA. Oh, and I forgot, I also have a peak, so let's bring that in. So I'm going to patch the output of the TipTop one into the input of the filter here, and then the output of the filter directly to my line output, in this case my left channel, which is being fed into my recording gear right now. And I'm just going to power on the system. And so as you can see from here, we can trigger the samples. All right, so that wraps it up for this video. In the future, I plan to make lots more videos featuring the EURORACK Modular. As you can see, I'm just getting started here. I only have a handful of modules, but I plan to grow my system over time. For now, I'm focusing on a sample-based synth, but who knows, maybe a few modules in, I'll start changing my mind and going in different directions. But that's kind of the fun of modulars. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions for modules I should check out, given my focus, which is a sample-based synth with analog filters. I'm open to all suggestions, and be sure to subscribe because I'm going to be making lots more EURORACK-based videos. So if you're into that kind of stuff, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one.